All right, Yema Obibia Kwaba and Fambra a porcupine stand here on YouTube with but this is our first video for the day. More to come live on this particular channel. Well, after every Kotoko game, I had a lot of questions among Fobisa with regards to certain things that happen on the field. Off the field in some day we speak to some of the big men in Kotoko to get the explanations in the last video. But this is what happened on the field. And for instance, there was one question the Baba changed. Why not Tinedu? Another question had to do with why Mintah is not in the team. Then a coach, so that one you get it to a post-match. Well, let's dig deep. And now Coach Ogum answered 10 questions. Our post-match after the game. Now, after 24 hours, and now we try to most score Eddie Munchi Mono Eddie brought live on this very platform. Well, the first question had to do with the fact that one of our colleague journalists, beside Coach Ogum, said, Coach, dear Baku in here, Pani, said, we've been watching your matches. Team needs me page. All of a sudden, now and you might drop it, and you realize that the team is not performing the way the fans want. This time around, what's your matches back to back win? What exactly are you telling the fans with regards to how the team maybe sustain you at the top and prevent another fall from happening? Let's listen to Coach Ogum on that particular statement. The camp far consistency.
Thank you and congratulations to all the players, the backroom staff, technical staff, management, everybody. Congratulations to all of them. I think, as you said, the opposition, they were very physical. They came very strongly in terms of tactics. They sat very deep in their own half, which is a low block. Tried as much as possible to make sure that they outnumber us in the middle of the pack. And they tried also as much as possible to always be first to the ball. So that actually made it very difficult for us to penetrate. But then in the second half, we engaged them and made them understand that we need to try and play a lot of combos, try to also stretch them wide so that the spaces that they leave behind them, we can use those spaces. And it was through one of those combos that Baba Yaya got into the box and then he was brought down. I think it was a good game. It was a good test for us in terms of the second round. And as we move on, I think it will boost our confidence because we needed to win and we won today. So I'm happy and the players are happy. Everybody is happy.
Coach Ogum, also love and respect to the opponent and all talking about the culture dressing room, the ability to repeat that on the field of play. Well, the second question had to do with Kotoko next 2 matches against Nsuatrema and Young Apostles. Yeah, contem kaka. And Young Apostles. What is he saying? Kotoko betimi atwaso. Etimi akwa pick it win. Now that they are on top of the league, are they under any pressure on the remaining matches? Let's listen to Coach Ogum. Quick. Yabana yababa twaso with other important things that you need to more train na more petty.
Confidence. I wish you were in the dressing room. They are all happy, very determined, very confident upstairs in terms of mentality that we can play better and then get the result. So winning today was crucial because we needed it to go to Nsuatre. When it happens that way, the pressure goes down, even though every Kotoko game comes with an amount, high levels of expectations. But then once we won this game, I think it will take the pressure off us at Nsuatre. We'll be more calm and then we can try as much as possible to get a maximum points.
Coach Ogum's second question in regards to the matches of Kakobo and Nsuatre and Young Apostles. Now, also the team is not under any pressure. Pressure be any Kotoko team because beating Karela no are really viewable. Last season there 2 no and a mental winning se bet me affected team no. E be any hobby. Well, the third question had to do with training grounds. On Friday, there was Santa Kotoko training grounds. A question was posed to Coach Ogum regards to any of my training grounds. My culture said training grounds in some year car. Yeah, the bare 5% be but we only talk about players present. Any moment in Yamba. As to the pattern of training, for instance, you've seen a Kotoko team that Coach Ogum, Emma fullbacks, a move power to join. Yeah, they kind of say the wingers, our training grounds. Yeah, dear Coach Posse, Emma boys near. Inti se Kotoko be pass it boa. What coach normally with Kamara, man who say we mun be starting here say, or instructing Lord Amo and Patrick see this someone coming him. Anytime you got to pass the ball. Now Kamara boy, while that blade to drop, no about joining Kamara Samba. Ablo, now 3 at the back. Now in team, any I fin. So what you see. Then Patrick Essiedu and Lord Amo will move high the field so that they can easily join Peter Akwa and Dauda Saka with Kwame Poku. Dear coach here, well, that question was posed to coach. So coach, about training who dear way. Na enwa bia na kotko ye because you say Patrick eko kan eye abrante friend Peter Akwa ho and ababa ya move to the middle channel and it lead to the penalty. Then I will come when this is what Coach Ogum kan concerning the Oyo training ground, the tactical aspect. Our boys in the backfielder omutimi danedi ewo matches mo.
Yeah, thank you. I think as you rightly said, I mean, the way we created a chance came out of a typical training grounds move. It's a typical pattern that we've been doing our training. And as a coach, I'm happy that they've been able to transfer that knowledge into the game because the environment at training is different. And then the environment within a game too is very different. So for them to be able to transfer it into a game and then create a penalty for us to score and get the maximum points, I think it makes me very happy. And I think this will also let them understand that they need to trust whatever we do our training because it is more game related that we do our training. And then in terms of leadership, I think we all know play in terms of performance. He's always there when we have the ball. His positioning and repositioning, fantastic. His distribution, ball distribution, his distribution of energy. When we don't have the ball, his marking, his tackles. I mean, he brings some stability, he brings some confidence, he brings some drive in the middle of the park for the team. And I'm happy for him. And as a leader, these are some of the qualities you need to exhibit. And I'm happy that he's the captain and he's exhibiting these qualities and is giving the team a lot of results. So congratulations to him, and we all have to rally behind him because what he's giving us is a typical top-level quality that he's giving to us. And as supporters, as technical staff, as players, everybody would have to rally behind him so that he doesn't drop his head, but then keep his head up, chest out, don't become complacent, and make sure that he does it even more better than he has previously done. So congratulations to him.
Expressed the happiness over the fact that the Awukye boys know training. At the end of the day, they're able to bring it to the field and deliver to make Asante Kotoko happy and to make the team proud. Other issues. Well, one major question, number 4, had to do with Asante Kotoko and the chances of winning the league. Question was posed to Coach Ogum. Coach, if Kotoko ain't winning league now, will you be disappointed? Yes, will you be disappointed? You can't Kotoko having a good squad near the idea. Coach can't questions in boom. With regards to the squad as Asante Kotoko and the core, say Kotoko deserves some better league, You see the Coach Ogum. It's an interesting topic meant for discussion, but we have also tell another time or I had a podcast, even about 3 in some necessary abasa near pensem pa. How Coach Ogum find a strategic means of answering questions with regards to winning the Ghana Premier League. Let's listen to Coach Ogum.
Will it be every disappointment? Game by game, right? We have 16 more games to go, and we'll pick it game by game.
Right. Will you agree to many who says that Kotoko has the best squad now in the league?
We have quality. I mean, teamwork wins championship. You can have talent. I mean, as Michael Jordan, the famous Michael Jordan said, the basketball legend said, talent will win you games, teamwork will win you championship. We have the quality, and we need to blend this quality to be able to make sure that we keep winning games that will let us win the championship. So the quality is there. We've gotten the quality in terms of goalkeeping, in terms of defense, in terms of midfield, in terms of wingers, center forwards. We have the quality. But then as a technical staff, it is our responsibility to make sure that we blend them well so that we have good balance. We have some stability in defense, stability in the middle of the park, stability in offense. And then this balance and stability should be able to translate into consistency in performance. So that is what we have to do. It's just about, it's not just about bringing these individual players on board, but blending them well. And then to the players too, they also need to identify their quality and then use their quality, which is their strength, when they are given the opportunity to play. So once you are able to bring your strength maximally in the game, everybody brings their strength maximally. Somebody has speed, somebody has skill, somebody has strength, somebody has all of them. So once we are able to bring, they are able to bring all these qualities I've mentioned collectively together, then the team will be stronger, the team will be confident, and then the team can win games to win the championship.
Oh yes, that was the coach. I say a teamwork. I'm taking match after match. It all boils down to teamwork. Kwan Benson asante ko team no betimi aka bom. Ntiase ebe right back and left back in term on a right wing and term. That is only when Kotoko would improve their chances of winning the Ghana Premier League. Well, big question had to do with Peter Akwa. Yaka or channel used to say, Yebebo Coach Ogum Bassey or Kwaya. At the time, and psychologically, the boy was down or finding ways of fixing Peter Akwa, and now he's playing well. But the mental aspect of his game, which is a big question among Fubisa, is his inability to convert chances. In the final delivery, as in the confidence in for ball, and to a tremendous shed anyhow. And the question they called direct to Coach Ogum, say, Coachy. Then I will ya for a brand to kind of bit me a faso, ama or the go share at the Akane Bonho. Let's listen to the tactical explanation of Coach Ogum regards to that particular issue.
I think Michael and Co were, you see, they are smiling, they are laughing. They Blankson and Co, they were all at training this week. I saw them 2 times, and I think they saw what we're doing with him, trying to give him the confidence to be able to score. I mean, Peter typically is a goal-shy person, but then I've been having one-on-one with him that if what the name that his teammates call him, Vinicius, if that is what he stands by, then Vinicius, he creates and then he scores. So he needs to also add the scoring. I think he's able to take on defenders, he's able to assist, but then scoring is the issue. But then we've been working on it. As I said, Blankson, Michael and Co, they were training and they saw what we took him through. I mean, we do a lot of goal scoring draws to make sure that they score, because at the end of the day, it is about the goals that will give you the points. Whether it's 5-4, 3-2, 1-0, it's about getting the maximum points. So we've been working on it at training.
So, Coach, the other 2 jana say, only Peter will meeting. I mean, you know about threat say Peter. I say Vinicius or by, you know, Vini was not scoring. Okay, match crack, Kylian Mbappe. That time Mbappe na down for Bakopa in Karim Benzema. Eko catch Ferland Mendy say manem pass bomber Vinicius or Botiomo, because Vini was making elementary mistakes, but now Wamacho is scoring, he's doing take-ons and playing so well for Club FM Madrid. Coach say on a Peter Kwabekasa send you benya self-confidence no do penalty box n'anima watimi aye adwuma no e de aboa asante kotoko. The big topic had to do with fans attendance. Nipa totoa ebe PM Babara Sports Stadium every day. As a boa kotoko bono yebedru stadium nipa domino a share nim se beba na eyana debia na so ete. Coach Ogum kasa o kan nyoma mienu o sere chitafo no se mombra but o kan bi ba ko a o bo chitafo na baso. Let's listen to Coach Ogum when he was talking about the asante kotoko chitafo ya son ani ye nije ene di omo ya obesro mo se omo nkeka omo ho no ntimi ntutu ni ye na mbo ama asante kotoko ntimi mfa ne ntuma pemfra. Let's listen to Coach Ogum when he was talking about fans' attendance.
It's not pleasant. It doesn't make us feel happy. I mean, the game is about the 12th player, especially when you are playing at home. The 12th player is the supporter who comes and sings and chants and does all the necessary things to make sure that the players are on their toes to deliver throughout the 90 minutes. As you said, we are playing some good football. We are getting them the results, but then they are not coming. For me, I cannot tell the reasons why they are not coming. But then what I'll tell them is that we need them. Kotoko is a big club, over 10 million followers, 10 million supporters or fans, and I'm sure Babaya is about 40,000. So, I mean, it's just a small number. As a coach, I'm also appealing to them that they should try that on Mondays. They come in their numbers to come and support us. What I like, the few that come, I need to commend them. What I like about them is that now they've stopped the hooting and the ranting at the players. They have stopped it, if not completely, and it's giving the team some confidence. Because previously, if it were to be previously when Karela were playing, dominating play somewhere along the line, we would have heard them booing and hooting at us. But they kept the support behind us, and I'm happy for that thing that they did today and they have been doing. So the few that come, I want to commend them for their attitude, the way they have been very supportive in our low moments in the game. In our high moments, they are always there too. So those who are not coming, I'm pleading with them, even though it is being shown on TV, those who are especially near, they should just leave the television and come and watch us live and support us.
Kese Mobile Stadium munya abotre wo yo waya na ye boy nsema opposing team no onhu biem. And then yaje, or say at least that is a good step. First, not team be baba passing you me and sabati ye. Na say on no bar way no cranny ye the confidence so bo home. But coach is sad and swati again. First, no, Makawa has said, yeah, ben pitch no. Ujina park no so I would take their supporters nekapa. I'm telling you. Especially why do you know be kasapreko power take. And ebu and 70 to me have players no. But coach this time around, it looks like the negative comments not die out. There's more positives from the fans of Asante Kotoko, and he's so happy. Well, the fans of Asante Kotoko tie Kasafa coach Ogum substitutions. The fact that Ocha on the substitutions, obetimi a delay on yan in tem, obey so a play or didn't be bano, and so supporters any well. This is things that happen on the field. The explanation comes from the manager. Coach Ogum talked about substitutions. Decisions behind players or the back. Why sometimes there are substitutions near low and a delay kakra. Men family and count me being free. Let's listen to Coach Ogum on substitutions during match days at the Babaya Sports Stadium.
Once the team is stable, the team is playing, and tactically we are very stable. We have the balance on the field in terms of the individual players, their positions, and the roles that they are supposed to perform within the tactical approach per the game they are playing. Once everything is going on, I don't think that there's the need for any substitution to be done. Substitutions can be done for so many reasons. You are leading 5-0 and you think that you are still up. That one you can give others the opportunity to come and play. You are playing, you are leading, and you want to consolidate your lead. You can, and you think that the opponent is more than you in the middle of the park or in a certain department within the game. You can pull an attacker, bring in a midfielder to make sure that you consolidate your lead. Somebody you think that his performance is dropping because of a knock, you can bring that person out. So I can go on and on and on about the reasons why you can make a substitution. So to me, as you said, once I think that I have balance and I have stability in the team, and per the individual responsibilities that they are supposed to perform within the tactical approach that we are using in the game, and within the tactical approach that we are using in the game against that of the opponent, if the players are doing it well, and I think that still their energy levels are high, why change? Keep them, because the more they play, the more they gain the confidence. Because remember, we want consistency. So once they keep playing among themselves, then they gain the confidence, and then the consistency comes. Yeah, I think it was a tactical change that we did. We realized that we needed to keep about 3 of the Kerala defenders in their area. Before even the penalty came, we realized that because it's in the second half and want to put pressure on them, we need to keep about 3 of them, which means the 2 center backs plus their pivot 1, which is the number 6. We will have to keep them there. And to be able to do that, you need an additional striker to come and adapt. So Eduku coming in to come and adapt to Kwampoku meant that we have 2 strikers. And every coach will make sure that if they do one-on-one marking, they will have cover in front of the one-on-one or behind the one-on-one. So when it happens that way, it means they will be -1 in the middle of the park, and we will have 1 more player in the middle of the park. So that actually necessitated the change so that we can have the spaces to be able to play. That was why we did that change.
2 questions. Injury issues. Emmanuel Antwi Awukye the squad. Yeah, I could trading grounds there, but catch him say we pra. Fernando Weston Bassey Awukye, Elvis Cheba for Awukye the squad. But ye nya coach Ogum who be here say baby son. Say coach. Na denti and asamranti so no. Yen who omo on the field. Let's listen to Coach Ogum when he was explaining the injury situation of these players at Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, what they are suffering from is the basic antidote to solving their problem is rest, good diet, and some medication. So Fernando Awukye, which is Elvis, and then Antwi, we've given them time off to rest. So there's a treatment protocol that they need to follow, and I believe that per the constant engagement we have been engaging them, it will motivate them to make sure that they adhere to their rest periods, their medications, and make sure that they get back on time, because we need depth in the team. And once we have the depth in the team, you know when somebody is going out and somebody is coming in, he can give you the same quality. But if the number depletes, then it becomes a worry to all of us. So I'm sure the medical team is doing very well to make sure that we get them back.
Right. The last question of the day. Yes, the last but the sweetest. Mintah, Daniel Ajete, Akwesi Asante, Isaac Mintah, and Daniel Ajete. These players did not make the 20-man squad. Well, time I hear streaming on, also question about Kwana Manfo Bisapa. What is wrong with Isaac Mintah? Well, coach, it's Michael Sifaya 1 training with Asante Kotoko on Friday, but to me make the squad. And that was the surprise. It was a talking point. Say, Mintah Kotoko training for almost a month. I better justify. Finally, the registration I go through. I make Kotoko unveiling on a dainty. And as I brand here, Mintah want me make the squad. Coach, Ekasayo. If I didn't hear you Mintah, Yehu Asante ni Yehu Daniel Ajete. Yentie Coach Ogum.
Yeah, I think we've seen them. We want them to get to a certain level before we introduce them. So what we are doing is that they train with the first team and train with the youth team too. That was exactly what we did to those who came in, and then we signed them. So we need them to be at a certain level of performance before we can throw them in there. As a coach, players don't come and then you throw them in there. You saw Sifa in the team today because he has been playing the league. He's been playing the league throughout. Even Monday, he came on Tuesday, and Monday he played the league game. So when he came and trained with us, we realized that in terms of performance, he was already there. So we thought it wise to keep him in the team so that to encourage him to keep working. So these players you've mentioned, this is the training protocol that I've given to them. They train with the first team, train with the youth team. And then I've given them a particular date that, to me, per the training protocol that we have given to them, if they follow, they should be there for us to start using them, either as substitutes or even for them to go in straight away. And I've had this conversation with them. And that was exactly what I did with Kwampoku, when Mbella and Fegi came. As a coach, you don't just throw players in there. If you are not careful, you kill their career. So you take your time, observe them, and make sure that they are ready in terms of temperament, in terms of their ability to cope with the atmosphere. You know, Kotoko fans. So once you see that they are ready, then you throw them in there so that you save them and save their career for them.
In some how do coach Ogum the two ja ena yabone bede ya tasimu ye be a free mu e kama e de ababa sumanumre exclusive na nkasa ebeba. But I think say all the major questions are na a headache. Ebra na no ahwehwa Asante Kotoko ne Karela no coach Ogum etimi answer these questions at the amount. In whether the standard at the technical team na set for new players, whether this week Isaac Mintah betimi make it or he can't make it. Well, if you're Chinako, you best start here Asante Kotoko trading grounds for the exclusive stories. I remember this weekend Asante Kotoko in Suatremai. It is a match that will really decide the fate of Kotoko. Don't forget I have to folk Ibo home, Nations Ibo home, Go Stars Ibo home, but Kotoko away, and these are the clubs are. You find some mobile Asante Kotoko when it comes to the league table discussions. Mediama sporting clubs will and that is an advantage for all these clubs. Asante Kotoko. So to maintain the status as the club that is leading in the Ghana Premier League, Asante Kotoko need to make sure that they will beat in Suatremai or in Suatre. Yes, in Suatre currently do have some financial issues after Penyev and Ignatius Bafwe who are Africa, a draining club nekakra. Eric Alagidede will resign as the general manager. Opinion in the seat a year in Suatre Portland. I think that is Sunyani East. Either Sunyani East or West. I may be wrong. But Sunyani or East or West, baby, opinion in Lusu now is focused on other things. But whenever any club is playing against Asante Kotoko, last in Kotoko finds Suatre player in Emmanuel Court. He had a wonderful game against Kotoko. I attracted Kotoko fans. So definitely the players know some who Suatre and try say they will take advantage of this platform and put up a good performance. And also be more attractive to Asante Kotoko moving on to the summer transfer window. So forget about their current form, forget about their struggles. They are not going to make it easy for Asante Kotoko. That is why you better share now all the updates around the game. You better bro what channel. So more in the evening on the Kotoko PRO position and other news around Asante Kotoko until we meet again. And your contemporary to be able to make us a delay. Good. Have a good evening. And let's meet after 7. Bye-bye.